Kids and cadets, welcome back to Tommy Time. Welcome to my nightmare. This is a 2017 Craftsman Platinum 725. I got this in a group a while ago. I just dug it out of my to-do pile. The main issue with this thing when I got it, the handle was all folded down, which I put back into the upright position just now. But the recoil rope was wrapped around the handle. What the deal is, there's only about 3 inches of action in the recoil. So the spring broke or unsprung or something. But just to get it out here to my work area, the rear wheels were dragging. This is a rear wheel drive. I had to drag it through the dirt to get this thing out here in the front. So before I did anything, I had this thing up on its side, broke these both rear wheels free. They were full of rust. There's a bearing in the 2 bearings in each wheel. I broke those free. The front wheels have no bearings. It's just a sleeve. So severely rusted underneath for a 2017. I don't know where this thing was sitting. You can see some of the rust here on the adjustment lever. I also oiled that up. I couldn't get it out of the low deck position. I have it on the high deck position, so I greased or oiled up all that as well. So there's a few things I want to discuss. So I removed the beauty ring here with the 2 T20 screws. This just comes off. Then the recoil assembly itself comes off. And there's absolutely no action in this thing. 725 series. Found a hornet's nest under there, so this thing has been sitting. So this one here is a reproduction recoil. I bought 3 of these from China off of AliExpress. Here's the part number. 594062 for these plastic recoils. I paid about $18 for them. You can get them domestically for $22, $26, something like that. So this is the second one I've used. I've got 1 more left, so I'm going to go ahead and order 3 more. These plastic recoils seem to be problematic. So upon looking at this thing, the overhead valve cover, I'm going to bring you down there, has a huge dent in it. I think I did another video on this phenomenon before. If you can see that, it's really banged something hard right there. There's a big rust mark, and it's really pushed in the overhead valve cover. The rocker arms are like this, and then there's one below. So this might be in between both of them. The concern with this is it's pushing down on the top of the rocker arm. It's going to not let the valve train move to the full open position. So you may not have compression. You might have weak or no compression. I'm going to remove this anyway, put this on a wood block, and bang it out from the other side. I happen to bring my compression gauge out. I wanted to see if that was the issue. So let's check that out right now. We're looking for 60 or better. So let me get you set up. I had to put the new recoil on to do the test. So this is a multitasking project. Oh, that's good. We got like 85, 84. That's tremendous. So that dent in the overhead valve cover isn't doing anything. We got good compression. I thought for sure with it being pushed in that far it was hampering the rocker arms. $64. $88 or $89. Since you kids and cadets stuck around, let's do a double header here. We got the recoil functioning. I got Happy Juice nearby. Let's see if this stupid thing starts, and then I'll continue with the rest of the upkeep on this. Need his blade sharpening, fixing the overhead valve dent, and probably carb clean, I'm guessing. So let's get busy. I just want to hear this thing fire off. It's got an NGK CS6 Charlie Sierra 6. That's pretty bad. It's all filled up. All the pleats on that one side are filled with dirt. So this thing's been sitting, all this corrosion here on the block, oxidation. The recoil crapped out and they just parked this thing in the backyard somewhere, or the front yard. The choke was stuck in the full open position. This is another common problem with these plastic carburetors. There's been some videos on them. You got to bend out right here on this bracket, because what happens, this choke lever comes up here and it you can see it just locked itself. Another trick is when you have the carb off, take a file and just shave some of this plastic off right there. shave some of the plastic with a file, or take some channel locks and bend this metal back a little bit. Because what will happen, this will go to full open position, stays here, you go to start it, it's going to be difficult to start. So I usually take a file and shave the plastic down so it freewheels back and forth. Okay, I gave it a healthy dose. Let's pull on this nightmare. Okay, I'm happy with that. That sounded pretty good. Just took a minute to kick off, but that's fine. It could have been sitting for 4 or 5 years. Who knows what was in the cylinder. One more time for good measure. The choke is closed as it should be. Tell me what you see. Okay, that's all we wrote on this 2017 Platinum Series 725. Just kind of blasted into this thing. I wanted to see what we were up against. Now I know what we got to do. Carb clean. I got the stupid thing to roll without dragging the grass. So we're making headway. I'm going to yank this carburetor off right now before the sun goes down. This will be my last project for today. Wash this unit down, degrease it, let it sit overnight. In this nice warm Florida weather, this will be dry in the morning. I'll shake or can black all the oxidation on the aluminum. I got to figure out what this stuff is. It's coming off with my fingernail. I don't know if somebody had a plastic bag here and it's stained the deck. I think I can get that off with a scouring brush and some elbow grease. It might actually look pretty. I don't know how, but we're going to try it. Okay, 2017 Platinum Series 725, piece of junk. Just check and add. Never change the oil. That's a lot of bullshit. Don't ever listen to that or read it. That's a crock of shit. Thanks for coming out, guys. I appreciate you checking out my channel. Got new subscribers every day. I don't know why. You guys keep coming back for this four-wheel junk. I think you're crazy, but I appreciate it anyhow. Have a good day today.